Guten Morgen an alle Zuhörer unseres Webinars. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr alle eingeschaltet habt und ich hoffe, ihr könnt mich hören. Okay. Ali, how is the sound? Just a little quick. You are still on silence?
I'm okay.
Okay, perfect. So, ich versuche fortzufahren. Meine Verbindung ist gerade leider schlecht, aber ich hoffe, Sie können mich hören. Ja, ich begrüße zu unserem Webinar über Bahrain. Mein Name ist Ahlam Zimmer. Ich arbeite bei SCR Destination Handling. Wir sind eine touristische Repräsentanz auf dem deutschen Markt, Österreich und der Schweiz. Wir repräsentieren mehr als 30 Incoming-Agenturen und haben über 50 Destinationen im Portfolio. Ich selbst bin für Bahrain zuständig bei SCR und war schon mehrere Male in Bahrain und habe mich schon begeistern lassen, da das Land sehr klein ist, aber sehr, sehr viel zu bieten hat. Und ich freue mich, dass Ali Amrallah uns ein bisschen mitnimmt durch das Webinar und sie inspirieren kann und Ihnen ja zeigen kann, wie das doch unbekannte Land für uns vieles bietet. Ja, dann würde ich an Ali Amrallah weiterleiten und sollten Fragen sein, nutzen Sie die Chatbox und wir können gerne auf die Fragen am Ende eingehen. Okay, Ali, now it's your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Do you hear me very carefully?
Yes.
Oh, good. Good afternoon or good morning in your timing. We have a difference of 1 hour. My name is Ali Amrallah. I am the CEO of Visit Bahrain. And today, as Ahlam, maybe she little bit brief you that we will talk about the destination of Bahrain and all over the activities what Bahrain can provide. In the beginning, I just want to start about some things, just to tell you the capacity of Bahrain and the airlines, how the people they can connect it to Bahrain. And the population of Bahrain is around 1.8 millions. This is the statistics of 2019, and we are like 750 kilometer the size of the country. We are on 33 island. Bahrain is an island of 33. We've been connected with a lot of bridges, okay, between each island. And our connectivity with the tourists to come to Bahrain, it's with the airport definitely, and we have a causeway between Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. For the airport, we're having direct connectivity with Germany through Frankfurt Airport. Okay, and our national carrier is called Gulf Air, which being the oldest airline company in the region. It is 70 years old. Before Gulf Air, it was about 4 countries, servicing of 4 countries, which is Bahrain, Qatar, and UAE, which is Abu Dhabi, and Oman. But lately, it's become only for Bahrain. We take it as our national carrier. And as another connectivity, also we have a causeway between Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. Is around only 25 kilometer. The causeway is take you only like half an hour to reach Saudi Arabia, and you will be reaching the city of Dammam and Khobar, which you don't, yani when you just enter the causeway and go out of the causeway, it will be you are in in Saudi Arabia. You are not going to the some desert, or you go straight to the city. This has give a lot of attraction now, because, as you know, Saudi Arabia also is open, and being open, we get people, they get visa upon arrival for Bahrain. It's good combination also to stay in Bahrain and go a day visit and come back from Saudi Arabia, just to overlooking Saudi Arabia, which is one of the new attraction now, because it's our neighbors. And we speak also about Bahrain. It's located very close to Dubai, and in the middle of, between, in the Gulf region, between Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. People, a lot of good attraction. It will be like a combinations of the destinations. And I will give you a little bit information about now, about our company. Visit Bahrain, by the way, Visit Bahrain is a fully DMC. People, they get misleaded by our name because they thinking we are a government. Okay, we work very closely with the government, but um, we are a private company, and we work as a fully DMC. Uh, some of our services, what we are providing, which is exclusive contract with the hotels, VIP and individual services. We have booking engine, we have XML connectivity, and API also. And we provide with all the tours, which I will go through for you, all the activity and tours, okay, which Bahrain provided. We do visa application for some nation, we can do it online, and people, we have around 60 nationality can have the visa upon arrivals. And we do also all the ground handling, meeting assist in the airport, event management. We have 24 hours hotline, 7 days in a week. Payment gateway we have, and we are also mice management. We having a lot of mice groups, okay, and we have different of tour guide. The good thing, which is for the German market, okay, that we have a lot of German tour guide here. And the reason, because we have a lot of people working in Germany, German people working in Bahrain, and the wife, they don't get bored, and then they decided to be a tour guide. Even sometime we have the cruise liners coming to Bahrain, like 2,000, 3,000 people in a day, which are, we can accommodate it with the tour guide, especially German. And Also, the most important, we are doing also a lot of tour series, okay, combination with Bahrain, Oman, and Dubai and Abu Dhabi. It depends, Dubai or Abu Dhabi. We are this is the combination. It is very well. People like it, especially for the German market. But because sometimes I believe Bahrain is a new destinations, but I am sure if people will look in the combination between the well-known country like Dubai and Oman. As you know, Oman is very well known in the market, in the German market, and also Dubai. That's why we do a lot of package with combinations, which is will help to added value, okay, to the customer who will be um, looking to the new things, looking for the new things. That's what I mainly, I think it will, it's not only to go for one destinations. Long So many times I was proposing, when the market will become good, that you do Bahrain combinations with India, because you know India is well known. They can do like a stopover 2 night also in Bahrain with India. This is also to push it more. Yeah, as we know, Bahrain is newly in German market, but definitely the German market looking for the new attractions, or for the new ideas coming on in the market, uh, a new destination, uh, a new attraction for the tourist. Uh, a lot of people they said for me, especially when I travel to Germany, what is the difference between Bahrain, Dubai, or Oman? We are in the Arabian Gulf, okay? People they will ask what is the difference, and we said it is not fair for Dubai or Bahrain to compare. It is totally different, okay? I said Dubai is very well-known destination, very modern, very, as I said, luxury. Everything is known. Everything is modern, but it's miss the culture. It's miss the feeling of the country like Arabian. When you go to Oman, Oman is very slow country, very calm down, very culture, very history. So Bahrain, I can say, is combined between Oman and Dubai. We have history, we have cultures, or we can show that the peoples as well of history. And the German market, they're looking for a lot of history and a lot of attraction we have. Plus, is modern. يعني it is two combination. And Bahrain, as Ahlam, when she been here before, and she also mentioned Bahrain is like a pure, it's like it's appealing you, is because of the peoples. And okay, I said for the people, when you go to India, you want to try Indian food, you want to try Indian culture, you want to meet with them, you want to mix with them. When you go to Egypt, it's the same. But when you go to the Dubai, you don't feel the Arabian, you don't feel the hospitality, you don't feel the history. But in Bahrain, you're feeling it. You feel the people, you eat the Bahraini food, you see the history. We have rich of history, of 5,000 years of history we have. This is of which make us a bit different in the Gulf region. I am Bahraini. You will have a lot of people who work and they are Bahraini and they are working in the country. It's we make it a different. I will go with you now for a little bit of what activity and what we are giving to the market. Just I want to add one thing. Sorry, I forget. Bahrain, I call it as handy. Everything is close to each other's. Okay, the tourists when they come, they don't waste their time in the transportations to go from place to place. You can go everywhere and very close area. It does not need to move, spend the time in the traffic, spend the time of moving yourself between the hotel to attraction like couple of hours. No, no, no. I mean, from the airport to the forest hotels, which is Sofitel, and to go to the Bahrain International Circle, which is the Formula One happening there, is only 40-minute driving in the traffic. For everything is so handy. The museum is close to the fort. The fort is close to the downtown, the market. Everything is close to each other, and you will have hotel in the beach, but they are still in the city. It is we are as I told you, we are islands surrounded with all waters. Yani you have beach hotels in the city. See how is it different. If you give you example like Jumeirah, okay, in Dubai, people they know it's like Jumeirah. It is hotels in the beach, but they are in the city. It's the same here in Bahrain. Now I will tell you a little bit, go through what is the history of what we have in Bahrain. This is in Muharraq. It's our other island, okay. Muharraq old houses. This is where is our royal families been grow and originally from there. So you can attract to see how they live, where they live, and how the people, old people, how they live in the Bahrain. And this is one of the main attraction there. and now we are building the Pearl Path, which Bahrain is very famous with the pearl, because our trading it was with India long back, to go to the sea and dive and find the pearl and go and sell it in India. So we are very famous with the pearl, and now we have make a history, how, like a history in the market, how it start our business with the pearl and how it's finished. This is people really, they are very likable of this idea. We have a very famous museums. Okay, it's very huge. Okay, one of the biggest museum in the region. Our museums is of culture of Bahrain, telling you all the history of Bahrain. That's where, because some countries they have a museum, but they bringing a big name like the in Abu Dhabi, but it's not showing you what is the real country. We are in the Museum of Bahrain. It can show you a full of history of Bahrain. Uh, we have here Bab al Bahrain, which is the Bahrain Gate, we call it, which is the market. This is the I am from this area, okay? This is where all the trading started in Bahrain. All the culture, you can see it in here, all the history of Bahrain's, all the Bahraini, you can eat the Bahraini food, you can see how we can trade. And it's the place where we can say the starting of our trading, where's the customs. This gate, Bahrain Gate, which is Bab al Bahrain, it was in front of the sea. People, they come with the ship, okay, they bring all the food requirement, all the goods, everything, and you put it here. This is the historical of it. The other picture is for Al Fatih Grand Mosque. It's one of the famous mosques we having. People, they come to see how is the history. They can go in it. They can try to see how it was our Islamic being treated in Bahrain. Um, we been famous with fort. We have three forts in Bahrain, and this fort is to protect us from any enemies. And this fort is being built for 5,000. Like Bahrain fort is being recognized one of the by United Nations UNESCO. It is one of the historical places which people was living just there to protect our country. And really, it is something is very amazing. And also in the fort we have museums, okay, a smaller museum. People, they can see all the history about the fort. And all the fort, it is in the seaside. All right, when you go to the fort, it is in the seaside. So you just, because it's like a gate. People, they are the place where it been protected from the enemies long back. Here, if you can see, this is a tree of life. Uh, how I can say, this tree where you can go to wish, and the wish it will come through. But the other thing which is amazing of this tree, it is in the middle of desert for 400 years. No water, nothing. This tree is alive all the period. Is green all over the year. It's been alive for 400 years in the middle of the desert. That's called a tree of the life. And definitely we have a lot of, the Arabian people, they are very famous with camels. We have a lot of camel farms here. We can bring the tourists to see how they can ride the camels here. And as you know, Bahrain is the first country in the Gulf regions, or one of the first country in the world, okay, and the Gulf regions, to find the first oil. And we have uh, built a museum to show the people, because people, how the people talk about the Gulf area, where they are rich with the oil and everything. We just want to show the people when it was started, okay, and which country it was the first country in the world to produce oils. For people, they are really love to go and see it. Bahrain is very famous with Ali and Barbar Mandas. Okay, it is like people as a lot of houses being under the sand, and people they love to all the tourists. And we have also been famous in producing in Bahrain the poetry. And we go take the tourists, and they go and they can practice doing with the people there if they like to do the poetry also. Bahrain, it is the first country in the Gulf region hosting or having the Formula One. It's been around well, I think it's now it is the 10 years. Okay, it's taking place in Bahrain, the Formula One and the Bahrain circuit, if I'm not mistaken. Is usually in month of March. People they come from around the world to see a lot of famous activity of Formula One. Okay, and plus we are through the years, they can do some karting activity, they can practice, we can do some launch event in Formula One, and only circle, or I think the second, if I'm not mistaken, we have the Formula One take place in the night. It is fully equipped with the professional lightings that it can be held in the night. Usually Formula One, it is in the daytimes. But we are doing it in the evening, early evening. People they can come in the day, they enjoy it, and the Formula One taking the play the early evening. Let's finish by 9 o'clock. All right, in the evening, and then there's a lot of activities and a lot of concerts happening. A lot of activities is taking place. Uh, this is the karting, which I said it's taking also people like it. We have something different, which is nobody having it in the Gulf regions, or it's very unique. We have indoor skydiving. People like for me, I'm scared. I will never jump from the airplane to do skydiving. People here they can hear do practice of the skydiving in the tube, okay, which around 12 meter height with the professional trainers. People they can come enjoy it. They train them and they can take them up and down. It's something very nice experience for the activities. As I told you before, Bahrain is an island. Okay, we have 33 islands. One of the two famous islands, which we have Hawar Island and Jarad Island. Hawar Island is a bit far away, so it take you like 45 minutes or 15 minutes, okay, by boating to go. But it is an island where a desert. We call it island with a desert. People they can go there, and there is a zoo. Okay, you can enjoy the animals there, and there's hotels, and you enjoy the island, and you enjoy the desert. It's a beach with the desert. I can say it. And Jarada, the other one, which is the small one, you can see it, which with the boat. It is a disappearing island. Every day it disappear after that in the evening. This is a small piece and it will cover with the water. And people, you can see it is an island, but you are in the middle of the sea, and you can see people are surrounded. They are in the sea, but look like island. And by 5, 6 o'clock, the island is disappeared, and it will be under the water. And very, very attraction. People they like go there, do barbecue, do activity, snorkeling, divings, and aside. People do a lot of activity. As I mentioned for you, we are very famous with the pearl. We have people they can come here, dive, and they can take the pearl also. When if they find it, they can take it, the pearl. The others, because we are, as I said, we are island, we can do a lot of boat riding, which we can see the skyline of Bahrain. Okay, like you're in the boat and you can see the island of Bahrain fully from two parts. We have modern part and we have historical part also. A lot of sport activity we have in Bahrain. And the latest thing we having it, we have an airplane. Still, the picture we don't have a clear picture, but this is we have an airplane which is being seek under the water, and people they can dive around the airplane. It is the underwater biggest theme park, aqua-friendly theme park. People they can dive between the airplane and they can have a theme park, and it is a stage of happening now. The airplane is been this the airplane is under the water been like 6 months, and people they are diving and they are looking what's going on under the water. Uh, there's, as I mentioned, there were so many activities. People they can come to see the historical, the food. Bahrain is very nice with the food. You know, food is very one of the thing you need to try it when you come to any destinations. It's one of the I mean, fun and attractions. Okay, and the good thing, all the people here is Bahraini, and they are serving with the Bahraini peoples. And we are. When you go to the country, you will see the people surrounded by you is Bahraini, and that's what we are make us different is the people also. I think I cover the most of the thing. I don't want to take more longer times. We are really happy to position a new destinations, Bahrain and the German market. And it's I know the German market need a new destinations. And what's the German? You have two type of tourists. You have tourists who like to go to the beach and young generations, and you have the tourists who like to see history. For us, we say we combine. We have a beach, we have an island with a lot of hotel in the beach, okay, and we have a history. We are having full of country of history, a lot of activity. Some people they said, how many days you think Ali Bahrain is good? I say minimum 4 nights to at least enjoy and feeling it minimum. If you want to combine it with also more beach stay, you can have more night to be stay. I'm sure, I hope I cover most of the informations. And now we will, if anybody have any questions, I will be more than happy. And also Ahlam, she can also help us in translations or any of the questions. Ahlam,
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you
did I
so
take a
much,
long time?
Ali. Yes, the whole time. Thank you so much for all the information. And we have here some questions, and one of them you already answered. It was how many nights visitors should stay minimum in Bahrain, and you said already minimum 4 nights. Do you want
Minimum 4 nights,
to
yes.
add
Minimum
something?
4 nights.
Okay. Um,
I mean, you've been to Bahrain already. You can see how long you need to stay. A lot of things to be looking over, is it?
yes, it's true. I would say when you even have a stopover for 2 nights, it was worth it as well.
Of
But
course, yeah.
when you have 4 nights, you can do other things, the small things you can discover, because it's a small place, but it offers a lot. And yes,
Good.
the other question was about the pearl diving. How or when is the best time to do the pearl diving, or you can do it the whole year?
You can do it the whole year. Okay, a little bit, and the winter. Some days, if it's windy or if it, but it is all year round.
Okay, perfect.
But some days, because we are not cold country, okay, and not hot country. In the winter, the maximum we go down to 18, 15. But this is some days. Okay, people, they can enjoy it in the winter times. Okay, also to dive in 15, 6 or 20%. The maximum we go down, but someday the average is by 20% of the weather here.
Okay, thank you. Um,
Mhm.
the other question is, I think it's a very classic question. How is the summer in Bahrain, and how can German people deal with these heatness? When is the best time to travel?
Okay, usually the best time to travel, it is from let's say end of September or first week of October till May. Okay, it's the best time. It is not hot, it's not cold. Okay, it is the best time. Yes, summer, it is hot destination Bahrain, let's admit it. But we have a tourist coming in the summer, because all right, tourists, when they come, they want to stay outside, they want to join going outside around it. Okay, yes, we've been facilitated with everything is air conditions. The shopping mall, cover parkings and everywhere, traveling between the cars, our transportation all with the cars. Okay, definitely, you cannot walk in the daytime. It's a bit very hot, but people, they walk a little bit in the night. Our humidity is not that much, okay, but people, they still enjoy the beach. People, they go in the summer to the beach. Don't Even if it's 40 degrees, people still, they go to the beach and they enjoy it in the beach. All right. But yes, the best time is from October till May.
Okay, thank you. Ähm, I can see no questions. Haben Sie noch weitere Fragen? Okay, I think this is it, Ali. Thank you so much for your time. An alle Zuhörer, vielen Dank für die Teilnahme. Ich hoffe, Sie konnten das eine oder andere mitnehmen. Sollten Sie weitere Fragen haben, können Sie sich gerne an mich wenden oder auch an die E-Mail-Adresse, die Sie gerade auf dem Bildschirm sehen, und können jederzeit auf uns zukommen. Sie können uns auch gerne in den nächsten Wochen über unsere Webinarreihe mit den verschiedenen Destinationen uns begleiten. Und wenn Sie Fragen dazu haben, auch gerne. Ich weiß, ich schalle ein bisschen, aber ich hoffe, Sie konnten mich trotzdem hören. Ich wünsche Ihnen dann noch eine schöne Woche und ja, alles Gute. Thank you so much, Ali.
Thank you very much and enjoy your coming we will come weekend, and you enjoy your coming weekend.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye.